is it, Eric?
I wouldn't have got naked for you if I thought you were going to show that picture of that Brody guy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need the comparison.
No, you look pretty good. I think you look pretty good. You should do soaps.
I should do soaps.
All right. Hey, congratulations. Now you're going to come back for another season of Will and Grace.
Season,
the
yes,
8th season now.
We just finished negotiations. We did it a little differently because usually it's done with lawyers and stuff. We, the four of us and the NBC executives mud wrestled, which is the thing.
Oh,
so
that's different, yeah.
It's kind of a draw, so
it's different,
both sides come out pretty well. We're excited because we had a great time this year. You know, Will had a boyfriend this year, which I thought was a nice sort of thing. I just went to see him. He was in a play in New York. He's in Hurly-Burly in New York, and Bobby Cannavale. And I'm watching the show. He and Ethan Hawke. It's a brilliant production. And at the intermission, a woman comes up to me and says, "Your boyfriend's doing very well." I said, I'm very proud.
Yeah. And this is my wife, right? Yeah. Now she must. How is that? She must hear that all the time. That that people actually believe that you're that character.
You know, I come home and I'll say, you know, Bobby this and Bobby that. She's like, Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. When did you get so method?
And how is the little baby? Speaking of that, because how old is?
Finnegan is almost 3.
Last time he was here, he was eating dog food.
Yeah, he's.
But things are better now. You're making money.
He's boys are fascinating. He was into finger painting recently. Well, actually everything painting because he was naked running around and the finger paints were out and he started to get in them and he was painting his body and his face and my wife and I looked away for a second. We looked back and he was with an actual brush. He was painting his willy the way a woman would paint her nails, very, very delicate. And I don't make this up at all. He looked up and he went, "Pink," which I thought was a bit literal. I thought, but I looked at my wife. My favorite thing she ever said. I just kind of looked at her and she said, "Look at the bright side. For the first time, he's painting within the lines."
Your wife is in the audience today.
Funniest thing she ever
Hey, how are you? I thought I was like, I know her. Where do I know her from before the show started? But hi. And I understand you brought us a clip that you're very, very proud of, some acting work that maybe...
Well, I noticed that you've been doing this thing where you have actors bringing in really bad acting. So I thought, how can I resist? So this is something I did about 8, 9 years ago. I just finished Lonesome Dove, and I was drinking a lot of beer that summer, and somebody said, "Could you do something when you do that accent again, that American, that Southern accent?" I said, "Sure." So look how terrible this is. You got to see this.
All right.
This is the Highlander.
Captain, I got some statements.
Fed.
People can stay back over there, all right? I'll take care of this.
Matthew McCormack, special agent. I'll be taking it from here, gentlemen.
You're the serial killer guy.
Among other things. The serial killer guy will do.
Wow. You've got to be proud of that bad acting clip.
Not only do I love it, they wrote the part with me in mind, and they called the character McCormack.
Wow.
It's like, gee, thanks.
Well, you're so... where did you do research on your character? You're from the South, right?
Yeah, well, I had been playing the Southern character for 2 years.
But where's this character from? Did you make up a whole character? Where would he be from?
I based him on Yosemite Sam. So that's the extent of my research.
But did you do any kind of... It looked like maybe you'd eat Southern food to get in the mood for it. You'd eat...
Mostly I practiced with the rubber gloves. I thought that was more important.
Oh, that was more important than...
Yeah, accent's one thing, but that's gotta look good.
Oh, yeah, no, that was very impressive.
It was a nice
but it just seemed like you were so into your character, you would have... Do you like Southern food?
Southern food, I think, is fantastic. I love, what do I love? Jambalaya,
yeah?
I love a lot.
What else do you like?
Oh, beans and anything
like at breakfast time, what would you have for a breakfast, maybe?
Oh, I guess grits.
Yes!
It's a $100 American Express gift card, the perfect gift idea for Mother's Day, so moms can get the gifts they want. They can be used at over 1 million U.S. locations that welcome the American Express card.
website to find out how. When we come back, we're going to go out to the backyard. I'm going to challenge Eric to a game of badminton. Don't go away. That was a clip from the sisters. Did you have fun making the sisters?
It was great. It was last year. It was an amazing cast in that. There's Chris O'Donnell and Maria Bello, Mary Stuart Masterson, all sorts of.
That's great.
Good. I can't. Whenever I have one of these in my hand,
Really?
I gotta play.
That's.
Gotta play.
You better hold it the other way unless you want to lose. All right, we're playing. It's the first one to get to 3 points, and we've got to stay within the lines here, okay? That's one for me. That was a faulty birdie. Ow! Ow! Well, all of a sudden it's the win factor. What is it right now?
It's 2. You got 2.
2-0. We got to play to 4 now. Ow! Yeah, but we have win problems all of a sudden.
Yeah, me too, a little bit.
Yeah. Next.
I gotta get 1 point. I gotta.
Oh! That's all right. Come on, don't give up. Try one more time. Next point wins.
Oh, this is.
I win.
You definitely
I'm
win.
the winner.
You definitely win.